Hey geeks, it's Miller from AccessoryGeeks.com. Happy Geekmas from all of us to all of you. It is official. Let the holiday weekend begin. Alright geeks, we'll be keeping our winter sales up until January 5th, 2010. This is a chance for all those late shoppers to catch up. And remember, January is a CES convention that we'll be attending in Las Vegas, keeping you a live feed of course, and we'll be announcing our January sales. Alright you geeks, once again, Happy Geekmas! Be safe, be merry, celebrate. We are the Geeks here, and we'll keep you updated.